Hello, ladies. This is Lavanda. Just here to give an update on how my week went, what worked for me, what didn't work well for me, and just to let you guys know how I'm doing. So I hope all of you all are doing okay. Um, so let me start the talking. Um, as you all know, I'm still in school, in college. So I wanted to fill you guys in on what's been going on with college. So it's my junior year now, and I've been trying to do things a little bit different as far as studying. I've incorporated whiteboards. I know you can see the green and white one over there, and I have another one just to help me study a little bit more. So I think it sort of kind of paid off because I got my midterm grades today, and I have two, well, no, I have one B, I have two A's, and I'm taking four classes. So out of my four classes, I'm doing pretty good except for my immunology class, which is going to require some other stuff that I won't really get into, but I know what I have to do for that class. So kind of excited. Reminds me of my freshman year, so I'm appreciating how everything's turning out and how I'm making changes in the right direction and I'm moving forward to getting my degree. So enough about school. So Project Lotus stuff. Um, where do I start? Where do I start? Where do I start? Oh, so I don't know if I mentioned it in the other video, but I've been trying to decrease my carbohydrate intake and my sweets because I love my desserts, I love my cookies, ice cream, all of that. So I've been trying to find ways to, in a sense, curb that. So prior to starting Project Lotus, I went on a fast with a few of my other friends just to, decrease in the bread, the carbs, and all the sweets, and it actually is really paying off. I haven't really had dessert. Um, I'll take bites and stuff, but my stomach, I guess, just because I haven't had it in over a month, it's just that I won't even like I'll look at it and say I want it, and I won't even eat it. So I really haven't had a cookie in probably a month or almost going on 2 months. So I'm kind of proud of myself because I didn't think I could ever get away from the sweets. So I know that it will help a lot with me trying to lower my carbs aside from breads. Um, so I'm really, really excited about that. So with me lowering my carbs and staying away from sweets from the fast that I was trying to do with my friends, I've been trying to implement more protein. So I'm not sure of the brand of it, and I don't have a bottle up here with me. But I'm taking these protein shakes, but they're 23 grams of protein and only 2 grams of carbs. So that's really, really good. And I usually take that on my long days of school, which are Tuesdays and Thursdays. So it really helps me curb my appetite, and I take like a fiber bar and like a special K protein bar just in case. So I try to keep those items, or I'll take a fruit with me or like a Greek yogurt just to help keep my protein up and just to carb my hunger and me trying to buy stuff that I know that's unhealthy on campus because I'll say, oh, I don't want that, and then I'll walk away or I'll walk somewhere on campus to one of the cafes or something and get a sandwich or something loaded with something that I really don't need. So the protein shakes and protein bars. Also, I have these things that I eat too that are only 100 calories. The Emerald almond packs, I love those. I didn't think I would, but I go through a box of those probably every other week, and I think they're like seven in the pack, and they're only 100 calories, so they're really good. They're high in protein, and they just help keep me metabolized because I am anemic, so sometimes I do have problems, times where I get like lethargic or I get really fatigued and just really like tired. So if I have that or I have my protein shake, I really wasn't tired at all today. So I know that aside from going to sleep and trying to get 6 to 7 or close to 8 hours a night with me being in school, it really, really helps. So I do recommend trying to increase your protein intake with a protein shake or just getting more meat besides like turkey and chicken into your diet because I know that it's really, really helping me. And I know most of you ladies are really living fast paced from school, work, or kids, or juggling two and three jobs. So I know it really helps me out. So I rarely recommend it. And if you want to know the brand of the protein shake, you can comment on the video or hit me up on Facebook. Or if you have my number on my Instagram, just inbox me, text me, and I'll be sure to share that information with you all. Um, Aside from the carbs and all that good stuff, I'm in my last week of the module for Bible study for the church in leadership with music ministry. It has a long name that I can't remember right now. It's not really important. But I'm in my last week for that. So the last class will be tomorrow evening. And after that, I'll be starting to indulge in the Shara Jakes Colliding with Destiny book. I've read the preface and I think I've read the first lesson, but it's really like a 30-day devotional and it takes you through the book of Ruth. So what I'm going to probably do before I get into that book is probably this weekend try to do some research on the book of Ruth and try to get a gist of the story, and maybe if I could find like a movie or like a small play or something on it, just so I can in a sense pique my interest to relate to what Sarah will probably be mentioning in the 30 days. So it'll just help carry me through until I can find another book or until I decide to go back to Bible study or do something else. If you have any suggestions as far as like devotionals or like online Bible study and stuff, please comment, hit me up, give me your feedback. I would love to look into that stuff because I know that's something that I really, really need, especially as a young Christian woman in school and doing so much. I just need to keep all of that aside of my academic work. It really, really just helps level me out. And it's always good to have a good praying life, good relationship with God, and those are things that I really, really value, especially as I'm getting older. You value prayer more and you value meditation more and quiet time more when you're older and you have a lot more on your plate. So by all means, please share those things if you're willing. So the big announcement for my video is that I got in contact with my old personal trainer because the training place that I was looking to get into that's right down the street from my house actually closed down. So I couldn't even go there for a session because they closed down. They moved to another city. That's not far from where I am, but I know I wanted to stay more local this go around because of school. So I found and I rehired my old trainer, Miss Katie. So we will start working this Thursday. And most likely we'll be working twice a week and I'll be at my school gym twice a week. So that'll give me 4 days of 4 out of 7 days really just working out and getting that cardio up and just trying to help with everything else that I'm doing with the protein and the low carbs. So I'll actually start to see some changes in a few weeks. So I'm really, really excited about that. I just hope that I continue to be more consistent with those things because with the fast, I learned that I was able to be consistent with not wanting a cookie or not wanting a brownie or not wanting to eat a whole half a pint of ice cream at night watching TV. I found other things to do besides sleep or just reading a book or watching a movie and finding healthy snacks that I can incorporate into that. So that really, really helped. So I'm excited to be back with Miss Katie. I'm excited next week to start going back to my school gym and just trying to get things going. Tired of having a slow start. I'm trying to move things along here so I won't be the only one of the group lagging. So I'm trying to get it together. The last thing I wanted to ask you all is if you had any ideas or if you've ever tried like a detox. Um, Share that experience with me if you can and if you're willing, because I'm looking into trying to do like a cleanse, a mini cleanse or a detox prior to me meeting with Miss Katie if possible, or during or after our first meeting, which will be Thursday. So if you have any ideas or feedback of an experience you had, just please share. I hope you all have a great week. Keep me in your prayers as I keep you in mind. And I love you all. Mwah. And I'll see you next Tuesday with my update. Have a good one, ladies. Bye.